What'd you learn over the first weekend of conference play?
That getting to Macomb and Fort Wayne is not an easy task. I think one of the things that we learned is, yes, playing on the road is always going to be difficult. I think that we didn't really, in the first match, I think a lot of our youth really showed up from thinking, okay, we'll be fine. We're North Dakota. These people don't know who we are, So Western Illinois did a really good job. They were much more ready to play than we were. We were really up and down. Once we got to the fifth set, then it was like, okay, we had no hitting errors done. Thanks for coming out. I actually thought we played a lot better in the loss against IPFW. It was a high-level match. We did some good things. We lost 21, 22, 22. I look over there, and I'm like, okay, senior setter, we have a freshman setter. Senior libero, freshman libero. Senior left side, freshman left side. All right, let's see how this goes. But what I like was we were making some adjustments. We were able to handle that level of play for the most part. I do think we play them again in November here. I think our area for growth, like I've said, I'm starting to see that. And IPFW is one of the teams that I was like, hey, this is a team that can win it, and I absolutely stand by that. They've got some kids that can really put a ball away, and they're experienced and hungry. So for us, it was a good learning experience. We got the split at least, and it's been 3.5 weeks since we've been playing at home. So we're excited about that.
Are your freshmen ready for the atmosphere, the kind of the hoopla that comes with a matchup with North Dakota State?
I don't know. We'll find out. I think they're excited to play at home, number one. Number two, all the previous years, it's been kind of a one-time thing. Well, it matters now. I mean, and I'm not trying to take away from anything that's happened beforehand, but you've got us at 1-1, finally getting home. You've got them at 0-2. There's some desperation there. And, for us, I think it's going to be we've got to maintain some composure in that big moment. When they, walk out of the tunnel and they see that and they're like, some of our kids are like, there's more people here than in my town. I'm like, I know, and that's a good thing. I just hope that, I hope they're able to embrace it in a positive way, and instead of kind of, shying away from the situation.
You haven't been at home since August 31st. How nice is it going to be in the Betty?
It beats the alternative. There's no doubt. It's one of those that was part of the scheduling for us to get used to the summit. The Friday, Sundays are a little different, trying to see if we can get as many Saturdays in as possible. I'm really going to be excited to see how our fan base responds to, okay, there's a lot you can do on Friday night. There's a lot you can do on Sunday. And, I know the Vikings didn't have a stellar performance on Sunday, but at some point they are. We got a lot of fans that, what are you going to choose? And we're really, really hopeful that they choose to come out and support us, and we're going to try to do our best to give them a good product.
When you scout the Bison, what are your biggest worries?
I could give you the the coach answer that we're only worried about ourselves and stuff like that. I think the biggest thing is we got to slow down their left sides. If we do that, then I really believe that we're going to be able to do some things offensively that they're going to struggle with. But we've got to make sure that they are they can be two-dimensional, but they can't be three-dimensional. They cannot have lefts, middles, and right scoring. And so if we can just slow down those left sides a little bit, and they're going to get some kills, it's part of the game. But if we can keep that hitting percentage for them a little lower, then we're going to have a pretty good opportunity to get some transition points, get some turnovers, and hopefully let some of our length do some blocking work against them and kind of keep the ball on their side of the net. Because if it's not on our side, we can't screw it up. So,
you talked about some of the players being maybe a little bit overwhelmed with walking into the Betty on Wednesday. Is there anything as a coach that you say to them to try to get through to just calm them down before the match?
I think one of the things that we talk about is every time before we start this match is, you'll see us in the huddle. Guys, look around. Take it in. This is why you're here at college. to get some experiences like this. We'll do the same thing when we go to a big Power 5 place and there's a big crowd that's kind of all over us. I mean, I think for us to not recognize that, I don't think that's smart. I think it's best to embrace it. And we talk about, look, when we're playing, 99% of the people here are cheering for you. That's why I like that we're playing here first.